Alright. Am I live?
Yes, you are live.
I am live. Awesome. Okay, have I been live for a long time?
No, we just got the crop done.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Hello, everyone. Wow. Voice crack. Hello, everyone. I'm Lizstar. I'm here to be playing Return to Zork for you. It's a early 90s FMV point-and-click game. To continue point-and-click block. This game is pretty crazy, so I'll have Allie do as much commentary as she pleases. Time will start in just a second. It starts on the first click, so I'm going to restart, and from there, as soon as I do my first click, we will be all set. Alright. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to Return to Zork. So the first thing we do is we drop the orb, because the orb is the item that talks to you throughout the entirety of the adventure, and obviously that wastes a lot of time. We also turn off screen transitions, because again, wastes a lot of time. So this is a point-and-click adventure game, and it's very infamous for being unbelievably rude.
Who are you?
Welcome to the only thing anyone remembers from this video game.
Of course you do.
We are already at Booze. He is the meme associated with this. I have emotes for Booze.
Here's to us.
Here's to us. I think I actually got rid of them, which is a shame because FFZ is currently in this marathon. So the puzzle here is that we have a toast that we have to play around with him, try and get him as drunk as possible so that he'll give us his keys. And then we want him to get so drunk he passes out. This is a game for kids. Actually, you know what? That's not even really that true. This game's a little messy at times.
Damn
few. This game is famous for being on the sliding scale of point-and-click puzzles. Hating you so much that that there's nothing you can do. This is about as bad as it can get. I'll be explaining some puzzles.
Sure, yeah.
We skipped one earlier.
I'm too
you may have noticed I did. If you played this game before, I did not get the bonding plant, which is because there's a glitch later on where we do not need to use it. But usually, if you mess up with that bonding plant, your game is done. On the first screen. There is a way to fix it, but it is an obscure way to fix it. Always remember, grab the flask. It is a tiny item that just appears there. Very easy to miss. Now we're here at Moodocks.
This game.
Something special about this game is that it has moments of really quick movement where you click around
that happened
non-stop.
100 yards ago.
And then
you got 16
now I'm
squares.
just sitting here listening
I play
to
the wizard,
Moodok mispronounce square a lot.
So the wizard has
I
got
love
to move
the way
one
he
square
says
straight
he says
and
square.
one square diagonal.
One square diagonal.
Now you can move diagonal first and then straight after. It doesn't matter. Now the moment the wizard moves off the square,
it caves in, forms a pit.
Now Canuck can jump to any unoccupied square and force you to move into a pit, and he's won.
Now the object
is to have all the squares turned to pits,
except the one you'll be sitting on. That takes strategy. Give it a try. So yeah, I played this game a lot. There's two ways that there's two ways Canuck can go, and either way we have a perfect setup in order to beat him.
2 out of 3, huh?
He has he's one of the few RNG moments in this game, and he gave us pretty bad RNG. We want him to give us as many uh-huhs, but if he has, I'll be needing to think about that. That wastes 4 or 5 seconds.
A little worse for the wire, but Smitty across the way shining up.
So luckily, one of the major parts of RNG is right at the beginning. Unfortunately, the other major part is right at the end. Whoops. Go there. Here's one of my favorite parts in the entire run. So we put this in here. Whoops. We put this in here. turn back around. Alright, so... Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I did it correctly. So we pick up the Illuminite. We do not pick up the disc piece. And if you played this game before, you're like, why do you not pick up the disc piece? Well, there's a very specific reason for that, that I will explain, like, way later.
Huh?
Boom! We get punched.
Hold it right
All right.
there.
So Rebecca
I got a
Snoot
few
is holding a
questions to ask
freaking
you.
shotgun to our face.
I'm warning you. See if you can figure this
that
out.
would be bruised.
Okay,
That's the,
you're all right.
that's the, like,
So next time, try to use the
what's that
door.
called? The
And you
piracy
don't
protection?
need to steal anything.
That's in the
I know
manual,
you're on our
but I have
side, so
them
I'll let you take
memorized.
whatever you need.
Alright, so first thing we have to listen to our dog. Alright, so we place the soap in here. Go ahead and turn that on. We need to collect a little bit of water for a puzzle later. Put this thermos, pick up some meat, walk out, drop that meat. Alright, that's for a puzzle later on. Okay, so now we're here. We have to do a little bit of a dance with this cow. Now, the cow won't let you milk it unless your hands are warm, so you have to light a fire. We need this milk because milk cures eyesight. Everyone knows that, right? Oh, what, you
Go
don't?
away! I haven't got
Yeah,
anything
that's-
for you!
So,
I've only got
the
one
idea
milk
is carrots
cow,
kill-
and
kill-
she only eats carrots!
Carrots cure eyesight.
Just go away! I
But-
don't have anything here that can do you any good, and I don't open my...
I messed up. I need to apologize to Pugsy.
Go away! I haven't got anything
so
for you!
the cow
I've
only
only
eats
got
carrots,
one milk
And
cow,
because of that,
and she
it's like
only
pure
eats
liquid
carrots.
blindness
Just
cure.
go away!
So that's
It's all right.
for a puzzle later
Just
on.
take what you need and go away.
It's
and
a
you
bit
can
of
take
a
that
stretch.
ludicrous box
This
up
game
there
is amazing.
too.
I absolutely
didn't
agree.
order it, and I didn't want it. The missus didn't order it, and she doesn't want it.
We'll be ready
And the
for
cow
like
don't
a
need it
pretty
either.
long moment
So just
of nothing. So get ready with your stuff. It's not for another like minute or so. Alright, so pouring water on this bra... we throw the bra box in and it gives us a wire, by the way, which we use to pick this door. Alright, and rat. Gotcha, rat. Okay, they're a little rude. If you just carry these rats around, they will kill you. By the way, they will give you a horrible disease, and you will die. Alright, so we got this whistle. Alright, now we're ready for one of the more tricky parts of the game, so just give me a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that game was mean to me. I think... Nope. Okay, the game fucked me over. I'll explain what happened. So, I'll explain what happened after I do this, alright? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh shit. Drink. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so DOSBox, if you like smush your hands against the side of the screen, it makes your cursor bounce all around. So I misclick on there all the time. Luckily I have these. Whoopsies. Luckily I have these save states. They're not save states. Like, okay, so because of that, now this run is void. But I just want to show off the game. Alright, so now we have this Windows 98 screensaver, and this lasts for like literally 40 seconds. So you can go ahead and read a donation or two.
Okay, let's see what we have here. We have $1 from Red Queen Running that says, let's put this over 9,000. We have $99 from Meg Mac Attack that says, go Liz, parentheses. Someone donate $900 so we get to 9999. We have $10 from Leggy Starscream that says, had to donate to make sure we're over 9,000! Good luck to all the runners. $4 from Ayla Ounce that says, $9,000? Why not over 9,000? And then we have $10 from Caitlin that says, Liz, have a super great run and can't wait to see you at GDQ. Also, I'm sorry that my Vegeta voice is really bad.
That's all good. So we use a magnet and a whistle in order to make fast travel, because that's how that works. Again, what the fuck? Return to Zork.
Oh, you scared me.
Alright, so we give these gifts to the waif, and the waif gives us the most important item in the game.
Wow. I told myself if anyone was ever nice to me, I'd give them this.
The game audio is a little loud. I can fix that.
My father gave that to me before I escaped. He said it was good luck.
There we go. Game is a little bit quieter. Hopefully that's good. Where the hell's the game? Okay, so now we fill up the flask at the river. That is important. Okay, so now we go to the witch's house.
You looking for something?
Nope, show me your knot,
Hey, you know,
please.
that reminds me of this knot called the cow hitch.
This is important. If you don't get this, you die. That's a theme with this game. If you don't do this, you die. The game. Alright, so now we need to have him think about women, so we just have a 1
See
second
if
clip
you can figure this out.
of Rebecca speaking, and he's like, oh,
She's
women.
rich.
And he starts talking about women.
What a girl. Had a fight with her a while back. I don't even remember what about.
The thing with this guy is he rents boats, and you need to rent a boat
I
in
wrote
order
a
to
letter,
go
though.
to his girlfriend,
I got it here somewhere.
and you
Think maybe
have
you
to
could do me a
rent the
favor and
boat. He wants
take
you
it
to
to
do
him?
this favor for him, and he's like, oh, you know, you still
Appreciate
gotta give us money. And not only that,
Appreciate it.
but the boat doesn't come with a power source, and we have to power it using rats. I've thrown rats on the screen and gamed over, because when you throw the rat, it just falls in the water and dies. So you have no more rat.
Oh, hello.
Hi there, sweetie. Okay, so I want you to tell me about my milk.
Aww. Have you ever tried to milk a cow with cold hands?
So, if you've played this game
These
before,
little darlings
you know that
are
the
very
purpose of the
useful.
game is that you're trying
So
to get
are
the, six, here you go.
Oh, for me?
These 6, disc
must take your
pieces.
vote.
The flying disc of Frobaz
Why
breaks
don't
the
you
wall
take
of
that stick
illusion
and
that we need
navigate the
to
bog?
break in order to get to the
Thank
main
you.
big bad guy.
You're such a dear.
And we don't need to do that. We've been skipping every single disc piece except for one, and there's a very important reason for that, though, that I'll get to like right after this. This is a newer strat developed by the world record holder of this game, Umatsu Freak. Let's put this guano in here. This is also another strat. So usually you want to have the guano and river water that comes from the waterfall, but we found out that it actually works with any water as long as you do it in the right order. So that skipped a lot of time where we don't need to go to the waterfall. And this also skips a lot of time. So we're about to do a pretty crazy trick here. So what we do is we drop the book, we drop the waif's gift, then we pick up the book, it's broken and it gives us a waif's gift. Then we pick up the waif's gift, we wash it, it gives us a disc piece. We still have a waif's gift in our inventory. We will pick that up, we will wash it. Oh, what's that? We still have a waif's gift in our inventory, we'll wash it. Oh, what's that? We still have a waif's gift in our inventory, we'll go ahead and wash that one. So, it's just supposed to give you one disc piece, obviously, but we found a way to duplicate it. This was something that we thought might be possible for a long time, and it was an absolute... It, like, shattered this run. It saved us, like, 6 minutes. This run is now sub 20 minutes because of this. Okay, so... now we gotta go get the fairy dust. Because we no longer have to do, like, any of the strategies that require getting disc pieces, and that saves so much time. All we have to do is get one and duplicate it. Okay, there's, like, a very small % chance that if you give the milk to this guy, he'll just spout gibberish. We have no idea why it happens, but it loses you, like, 30 seconds. It's really funny every time it happens. It's only happened to me twice. One time in practice and one time in a run. right after I was like, wouldn't it be funny if this happened?
I was only playing.
I like to kind of like try and get this. It just fits into her pixels and her nose.
It's very done.
Something cool about all the actors is most of them are related to each other, and that huntsman we just saw was Flash Gordon from the 80s movie. Okay, so now we have to go here to the Vulture Pit. We will throw this rotting meat. That puts the vultures to sleep. Now we have a talon. So now we are ready to reforge the flying disc of Frobaz.
What's that? That glowing thing.
This guy wants our illuminite. This guy has a disc piece. We show him a disc piece and he gives it to us, but we don't need that because we already have 6 disc pieces. Why would we bother with that? I actually have no idea what happens if you pick up an extra disc piece. Oh, that's right. I missed going to the cliffs. I always forget this. I need to put it in like my notes. Okay, so we have to tie this cow hitch, otherwise we will die. Throw it. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
You must have traveled far.
I don't know. It's been like 15
Not too
minutes.
many people visit the temple
It's
anymore.
not that far.
Not since the reign of
Well, that's
darkness.
because I had to tie a cow hitch and like rope around to get here.
Phoebo. He discovered
So
the
you
Illuminate
do this,
scepter.
and it opens
The
up
shrine
the
holder picks up his mining cart,
next
some
path.
of his clothes.
I don't understand why. We pick up the shield, and now we're in the Dwarven Village.
Clumsy for this kind of work, aren't you? Can't be too choosy these days. Here, you'll need this.
Okay, so now we go through here. It's left. I believe. I'm a little worried that I'm going to mess this up. Right. Straight. Right. Left. Right. Straight. Right. Left. Left. Right. Straight. So, if you bring those guys the Sword of Zork, they're like, oh, you have the Sword of Zork, and then they go on a giant tirade, like, how much do we have left? Oh, it's right over there, and that's how you know how to do the puzzle. As a kid, I did not get it, so I just literally, like, forced my way through that. We have to give all these, like, statues, items that we have lying around, including the teleorb, so we will now actually get to hear the Wizard Trembile. The only line he gets to say.
The Great Diffusion.
We get to skip his, hey, I've been talking a long time. I sense movement. I need a new battery, that he says at the very beginning. So that's the only thing we get to hear from him. I love him, to be honest. This game's a lot of fun if you play it just casually. Obviously, I'm ripping it apart. It's like really hard to follow the story and what's going on when you skip every disc piece. Alright, so we'll pick that up. Now we are ready to go. We go back to the Cliffs of Depression. Here it is, and get ready. We're going to throw it. Boom! Oh, that awesome 90s CGI. So good. So here we are. This is a Zork. I mean, a Zork. Excuse me. This is an orc. That's definitely an orc, and not just some random dude in like silly outfits. This is also the Guardian of Zork who shows up and slaps you in the face and takes your stuff if you kill anyone or steal anything. We need to scare him away by playing a Hellhound. Sure is scared. Look at him go. Look at him run away. The orc is frightened by the Hellhound's bark. I love that. This game's got really good humor. That's all Zork games, of course. Zork games are well known for being pretty funny. So now we just gotta throw stuff across the tacky lava bridge, and then we'll be right at the final boss, who is all RNG, by the way. We'll have a lot of time for more donations during Morpheus, because he is the most boring and anticlimactic final boss ever. So now we can just throw infinite wave skiffs, and eventually this thing will rise and we'll be safe to cross. Alright.
Welcome to my gallery.
Hi, Morpheus.
Perhaps you know some of my collection. This is my research laboratory.
Oh, shoot. I
For my
accidentally clicked out of the game.
I have studied them all and have taken the best from each.
I have
From
to
you, I
really
will
quickly
strategy.
grab my
We
notes.
will play survival. You may play the Withered Trimbiles role. I will play Canuck. Your move.
Okay, so the first move is here. So, as you saw earlier, this is Survivor. So we can move like a knight, and he can move anywhere he wants. This is a thought process, or like a thought game for like chess players. And how can you get across the chess board without standing on the same spot twice? As an actual competitive game, this is the stupidest thing that's ever been devised, because I can just pass. So as long as I know where I'm going, I don't care. I don't care, Morpheus. I know where I'm going, so it really does not matter. Okay, that was bad RNG. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Oh, that was silly of me. So basically, I just have to. I just need Morpheus to kind of land in the nicest spots for me to actually continue doing this. Okay, so I can go here, and I have a map that tells me like where I can go if he lands wherever. So as you can see, that's good RNG because I need to move here.
Good move.
But there's a lot of times where he'll just like go absolutely where you need to go. Like here. He's going to go here, so I'm going to pass. This is a long, arduous process and very RNG heavy. It can either save you minutes or like lose you minutes. I got really lucky there. That was really good RNG. He's going to go here now, which I have to go here. So you can give us another like
I think your time is up.
another donation or two, Allie.
We
Then I'll finish
currently
up.
do not have any donations to read, which, one, you should fix that. You should give us donations to read. And also, I would like to talk about incentives.
Okay.
Reminder that the incentive for Hamparo Heartbreak file, or player names, or guinea pig names, I don't know what Hamparo is.
Remember that.
It's adorable.
It is a hamster, sweetie.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
It's in the name.
The incentives for that are coming up soon. You can choose what to name them. That will be, we have one run after
Good
this.
move.
Hamparo.
Remember that.
So make sure to check that out. And yeah, just, we're almost at 10K. Like, we're so close to 10K. Let's get there.
I think
Almost
your
there.
time is up.
Thank you all so much for your donations, by the way. And thank you for watching Return to Zork. I know this game is like really, really weird for a speed game, but I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Oh, see? That is incredibly rude. He could have gone there, and it would have saved me another pass. But, nah. Morpheus is like, hey, I'm going to give you a little extra time to thank everyone. No need to thank me. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching Return to Zork. Me and you, Matsu Freak, are like the only two people who run this. So if you actually want to look into it, just ask us.
I never lose. I never lose.
There goes time, by the way. I probably should have said that. I'm sorry. Time. So, because we beat Morpheus in a game, he starts to freak out, and everything that he's done starts to collapse. and all the people with good magic are able to defeat him, and yay! What a glorious ending to a story that we skipped like 80% of thanks to glitches.
Thank you for that wonderful run, Liz. I would like to say, if y'all are enjoying like the DOS point and clicks, don't worry, we have one more coming up here later on. We'll be having the Secret Island of Dr. Laundry. And also, you know, if you've never really like played like DOS point and clicks, do it. They're so fun. Play like Space Quest 4. Great game.
I agree, 100%. DOS games are sadly underrated. Yes, they were turned to stone. The whole thing was that he wanted you to, like, he wanted to capture you because he's like, oh, you're a great resourceful adventurer. That will be great in my collection of stone people. And yes, I agree 100%. DOS is greatly underrated, and you should all definitely check out Dr. Quandary coming up later.
The last thing I'll say about this is, like, I may be a little biased, though, because one of the first games I ever played for PC was the Castle of Dr. Brain from Sierra.
I love that game.
Edutainment got me into point and clicks right off the start.
I absolutely love that game. I do want to show one more thing. We've gotten this far. You guys need to see Rupert. So prepare to see the best actor in the entirety of history of acting. All right.
Master strategist. You have to teach me the finer points of survival.
You have to teach me the finer points of Survivor, and then the cheapest laugh ever. And there it is. That's Zork. Yeah, shoutouts to shoutouts. Shoutouts to Simple Flips. Thank you for having me. Thank you for doing this amazing marathon, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of it.
Thank